Welcome back. It is 12:45. Spring is when a lot of people start thinking about organizing and redecorating. If you fall into that category, we might have some help for you today. We are joined by interior designer Susan Brunstrum to talk about the trends for 2019. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm thinking about redoing some things. So what is the biggest trend we're seeing for 2019?
So the biggest trend is what I've dubbed the granny design trend.
Okay.
And what it is a mix of trends from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's a compilation of the best trends from those era or decades.
And people are bringing them back in.
But they're bringing them back in, but the way in which they're doing them is when they're combined.
Okay.
Is actually creating something new, individual, and stylistic.
I love it. Okay, and you have got us some examples, but we're going to start with the 70s. What have people taken from the 70s that they're bringing in today?
So what they're taking is more of that bohemian type of style. So macrame, rattan furniture, shag rugs, bold colors.
I remember when shag rugs were out thinking, why would you want a shag rug? Everybody had them. Green was big, right?
Green was big, yes.
I think, do we have some pictures from the 70s that we want to put up here as she's talking about these? Because those are just some of the things. Well, what we're doing is we're combining the old and the new, right?
Correct, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, and this is one we're looking at here as an example?
Yes. And then what you're finding from the 80s is more of the brass light fixtures, which are hot again now. Brass cabinet hardware. You're seeing that color, that hunter green color that is often paired with terracotta or rose or maroon colors.
Now I'm looking at this and I don't see a trend from the past at all, or do
that
I?
is the brass hardware that you're
that's the
seeing.
brass hardware.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then look at the lighting here, right?
And look at the lighting, that's brass. And then in addition to that, what you're seeing there is very colorful wallpaper. And wallpaper was a big trend in the 80s, and it is back.
It's back, huh?
Yes, and it's also back as florals. Floral wallpaper and fabrics are very back, and that comes from more of the 90s.
Very pretty. Okay, so yeah, so that was 70s and 80s, and you said that comes from more of the 90s.
That comes from the 90s.
So what can people do if they want to kind of try to incorporate these without spending a ton of money? How do you do that?
So really, this look is easy to achieve because you can raid your family's garage, basement, attic. You can also attend flea markets. Some of my favorites are the Sandwich Antique Fair as well as the Randolph Street Market. You can visit resale shops. But also you're seeing this trend in retail shops. Crate and Barrel, West Elm, and Target have some of these items from the past that are now popular again.
So it's not that difficult to find?
It's not that difficult to find. It's a little bit more difficult to achieve because it takes time. It's not something you can do overnight.
Right.
What I love about it is that it's really individualized and it really is a reflection of who you are.
Okay, so if you could take one thing from those eras, 70s, 80s, that you say absolutely do not reintroduce it, what would it be?
Oh, that's easy. Okay, voluminous sort of window treatments.
Okay.
Absolutely out. Silk flowers. Like silk flower arrangements, that's absolutely out.
Okay.
Inflatable furniture.
Inflatable furniture.
It was big.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Okay, so people want to go to your website. Tell them what it is so they can get some ideas.
Yes, it's studiobrunstrum.com.
Studiobrunstrum.com. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank
Very
you.
fun.